like, even people that don't know the Lord have usually heard of that story. They've heard of the story of this young shepherd boy that came out of the field and went with his little slingshot and his rock and killed the giant with one throw, right? And I was thinking about how so many of us here this weekend are here following our destiny. And you cannot have destiny without extreme doubt. Like, they go hand in hand. And a lot of times it's personal doubt. Like, am I good enough? Can I do this? Do I have what it takes? Okay, I've got people on board, but what do I do with them now? I don't know that I can lead them. And it's just all this personal doubt, right? But then on the other side of it is, I believe it's doubters, like people questioning. And I was thinking about how when David first was like, yeah, I'll go kill the giant, which I'm thinking, does he really know what he's volunteering for, you know? And his brother, right? I think it was like a second or third oldest brother was like, you're a joke. You're so egotistical. You can't do this. And then King Saul was like, wait, you're going to go there like that? We should put all this armor on you, and trying to change who he is to be like other people, to be like other warriors that would so-called be able to fight a giant like that, right? And then there's also just people that belittle you. Like, there's no way you're able to do that. Or you're only 12 years old, or whatever his age was. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm only a teacher. I've never had a business degree. That was not something that I thought. I have no marketing degree. I have no social media degree. And so there's all this doubt that comes with destiny. And what I realized with David is, while there's all this doubt tangled up between him and his destiny of what God, and that was just the beginning. Like, he ended up being the greatest king that Israel had ever seen. But had he not stepped out in faith and taken one stone, that one stone, he threw that stone, said yes to the opportunity that was in front of him, and he got his miracle. And I think that sometimes we allow that doubt to keep us from our destiny. And so I guess what I want to encourage you guys with today, and this has just been like all entangled, I can't get rid of it. I am so inspired by David. Number one, he was a man after God's own heart. And I think for many of you who just have the right motives in this business, maybe you're not sure how you're going to get there, and you think, I don't have the skills, I don't have the training, I don't have the experience, I don't have the money to be at conference, whatever. I believe that the Lord will use whatever you bring to him, because David brought his slingshot, right? He didn't bring, and Saul was trying to armor him up. Saul was trying to make him like other people. How many of you have looked at people on stage and go, I'm just not like that. I'm not a speaker, or, you know, I love rap parties, but I'm not an Instagrammer or whatever. And I just think, number one, be you, because God didn't make you on accident. He brought you in this business on purpose, for a purpose, and you are one stone away from your miracle. But you have to say yes. And number one, let's celebrate the fact that you said yes to being here this weekend, and you were the only person out of you and 18,000 other people are the only people here, and that might sound a lot, but that sold out in 48 hours. They sold 25,000 pay-per-views.
Oh, wow.
So not only, hi Cheryl Glue from Australia, slipping in here, 18,000 tickets here, and another 25,000 pay-per-view slots. Is that mind-blowing or what? And that's just already. Like, that makes me go, there is a reason you are here this weekend. If you question any way, shape, or form, am I supposed to be in the business? The fact that you have a ticket to this weekend, which will be the largest event our company's ever put on, I already know. Sorry, I have hair in my mouth. Don't put that on YouTube. But I already know from just the very little bit I know, just from being on stage myself and being in the back room when they're practicing, that this will be by far the best event we've ever put on, the best promotion we've ever unveiled, the best products we've ever introduced, whatever. Yay. And it might be product, I have no idea. But I just, if you have never believed it, I hope you know it now. I'm going to speak it out loud. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, and what you speak about, you bring about. You were chosen to be here this weekend, and I don't look at being chosen by accident, because when, oh gosh, I can't remember his name. Who was the prophet that went to find David? What was his name? Samuel. He gets to the house and he's like, is this the guy? Because he's tall, dark, and handsome. And he's like, no. And he goes to the next person and he's like, are these all the kids that you have in this house, Jesse? And he's like, no, there's one more. He's out tending sheep. And he walks in and he's small. He was handsome. But, you know, like, not the likely candidate when there's these great And I just think you have no idea what you're created for. And I'm excited to be a part of your adventure. I'm excited you're part of my adventure, and I just can't imagine doing anything else with my life. I hate all the doubt. I personally doubt myself on a regular basis. My panel tomorrow, you'll hear it, or Saturday. It brought me so much confidence just interviewing these women who have been going ambassador in 12 months, 13 months, 15 months, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, that I'm doing the right thing every day. And if I continue to do the right things, I'm going to get the right results. Say yes to the right things. And you all said yes to being here this weekend. And that is, if not your first step, it's one of your steps of many that will continue to lead you to your destiny. I'm just very proud of you. So, number one, thank you for coming into this room today. I can't wait to have a picture with you and give each other hugs, celebrate, high five. You're courageous, you're brave, you're fearless by being here this weekend. And lots of good things are going to happen. So, do you have your glass of champagne? For those of you that do, let's do a toast, right? Woo woo. So here's to all of you guys for investing in yourselves and believing and saying yes, right? Woo-hoo.